What's your stance on these unpopular opinions? Welcome back to After Hour Happy Hour. We are your chaotic but cathartic co-hosts. I'm Jamila.
I'm Vicky.
I'm Sharon.
For today, we found some unpopular opinions online as well as coming up with some of our own, and we're going to be talking about it and whether we feel that they are unpopular or not.
Yes, and the very first thing is something I feel very, very strongly about. Hawaiian pizza, aka pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes!
really?
This is why we're friends!
I didn't know that.
That's
Why
my
did I
favorite
think Vicky
pizza.
would not like it? Because Vicky's
fucking
freaking weird.
love
I'm
that
just
shit.
kidding. Me too.
I love pineapple. That's the only pizza I ate growing up.
Me too. Oh my god.
Like, I get that, it's weird that pineapple is warm when it's supposed to be cold, but the combo with the ham.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are just like,
It's
why would you
bussin'.
mix two
Ew.
I'm just gonna pretend like Jam didn't say that.
I really just had to withhold my response after that. You know what I'm
What
talking
is
about?
the response?
No, it's not.
She just skirted. She just skirted. Next one, long distance relationships don't work. 1, 2, 3, no.
No.
They were.
Nice. I feel like I used to think they didn't work, but then a certain couple I know have been long distance for a very long time, and they've been solid.
Yeah. I think it's an age thing. Because if you're younger, you probably don't think or you don't know that that person is not the right person for you, or you don't think that they are. So then you don't want to make the sacrifice to be in a long distance relationship. But then when you get older and you're more serious about a relationship, then long distance is nothing, because then in your mind, eventually you're just like, I'm going to marry this person. So what's a little distance?
I also think it depends on the type of person you are. You know how some people are very dependent on their significant other. So I think for those people, long distance wouldn't work. But because we're all really independent people and we don't depend on our significant others, so we're totally fine with, long distance relationships.
But then also easier said than done, because it's not like I have experienced a long distance relationship. So
Kind of have.
yeah, and it didn't work.
You wouldn't even call that a relationship, so.
That is true. It was a poor reflection of my past. Sorry, just kidding.
It's called experience.
Bad decision making.
Part of the journey. Trust the process.
Are these even unpopular opinions? I hope some people out there are thinking like, yeah, these are unpopular, not like these are obvious.
Hawaiian pizza is for sure unpopular.
Oh yeah,
opinion.
for sure.
Actually, I like some people are strongly against long distance relationships because they're like, how can you work on something when you're not together? Sorry, I'm not making fun of you. I just think it does work.
I really think it depends.
Like, I'm just thinking in the perspective, let's just say I am in a relationship with a guy that I'm not totally, in love with, but it's like the relationship is good. But if I had to go a long distance, would I put in that much effort to make it work? Maybe not, because perhaps I don't see a future with the person.
I think it's like if also you've dated for a bit before, or you relatively know each other pretty well, then long distance is easier. But maybe if you're starting off on long distance and keeping it that way, then you may not know everything about that person. So you think it'll work, but maybe it won't, or maybe it will.
Alright, next unpopular opinion.
If the angle of the relationship isn't to get married and be committed forever, then what's the point? So if we agree, it means that the angle should be marriage.
Yeah.
If we don't agree, then the angle it doesn't have to be marriage.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Disagree.
Oh. In the context of like, if this isn't the person that you're going to spend forever with, then what's the point of like dating around?
The thing is, I personally actually probably maybe slightly agree with, if I don't see you as somebody who's potential, then once I realize that, I probably won't invest in that relationship anymore. But I may not know that until we've dated for a bit, if that makes sense. So straight off the bat, it might not be like I see you as my partner versus, I absolutely don't. It's just part of the process. And also, I don't agree upon that statement for everybody. Like, oh, you should be just like me. Like, if you choose to be happy with somebody but know that it won't work out, then it's not my place to tell you, well, that's dumb, you know? Like, do you. As long as you're not doing things with the wrong intention, then it's fine.
Wait, hold on. The question was, if the end goal of a relationship isn't marriage, then I shouldn't commit.
Do you agree that you shouldn't be dating unless you're going to marry this person?
Disagree. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a really good way of putting it. I don't know why my brain was not working.
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes I'm like, am I immature for thinking that? Because it's like, I want to date around and see. But also, I think it's like, maybe I don't know myself. And if I date this person, a miracle's going to happen and I'm going to fall in love and they're going to change my mind. And I think they're going to be the love of my life, even though right now I don't think so. But they make me happy. So I'm going to try it.
Can't help you with that statement either because haven't experienced it, but like you learn through different people, and that's the dating around aspect.
Yeah, like everyone that I've dated so far, I've learned something, and I don't regret like the relationships that I've had. Did I think I was going to marry them? No, but I learned a lot from them.
I'm just in full support of dating around, learning your preferences, learning about yourself, and just experimenting with, different guys.
I feel like that's also maybe, I don't know, an unpopular opinion is you could totally find yourself or learn a lot about yourself through dating. You don't have to fully know yourself before getting into a relationship.
Even if a relationship doesn't work out, I think you learn a lot from that because you learn, I don't like this. This isn't my preference. So it helps you to find your next relationship, and that next one could be the love of your life, the person that you do get married, but perhaps you didn't know that if you didn't have a past experience.
That's why for those people who have been with somebody since like high school and they're the only person that they've been with and they get married and all this stuff, it's like, wow, you're 1 in a million kind of thing, right? I'm not the same person I was back then.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like I can't imagine being with someone that,
who met me as when I was 15, young, dumb, and broke. If anyone got that.
I got that.
Thank you. Like, I was not okay when I was 15 and I was making dumbass decisions. And so
you still are.
Facts. But then also I was extra dumb. Imagine me at 15. Not okay.
I feel like I flipped. I make more quote unquote dumb decisions now in terms of I feel like I'm more reckless or just less thinking sometimes.
Yeah, I was so impressionable when I was in high school. Even first 2 years of college, I was impressionable as fuck. And then it was third and fourth year where I was like, I really just don't care about people. This is my favorite unpopular opinion. Naming your penis is stupid.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Disagree.
Neutral.
Interesting. I think it's the funniest thing ever.
I think it's funny, but I think it's stupid funny. Okay, I think it depends what the person names it at. How about you share yours? I think mine is stupid because of the name that my ex named it.
You better expose the name.
Well, basically he just named it after himself and it'd be like little his name.
I get that it's like the smaller you, but I feel like it's so degrading to be like, hey, little blank. And you're just calling it little.
See, I don't know a single person who names their ding-a-ling-a-long-a-long, so do girls name theirs? Not their penises, obviously,
but
their
hoo-ha?
Yeah.
I call it the flower. You guys know that.
The rose.
In middle school, I went to school, and then obviously I went to school.
In middle school, I went to school.
One morning when I got to school, everyone hangs out before the bell rings, and then someone said, "Do you have your V card?" And I was like, "What's that? What's a V card?" So I was like really confused, and no one would fucking tell me what a V card was. They're like, "You have to figure out yourself. You have to figure out yourself." So I literally went everywhere in the group. I was like, "Do you know what a V card is? Have you guys lost it? Like, do you guys have it? Do you have your V card?" But I eventually figured it out, and I was like, that's awkward. I just went around in a circle asking everyone, "Hey, you lost your V card? Hey, you still have your V card?"
Honestly, if I didn't go to a public school, I would be such a prude because my parents probably don't know what virginity even means. They just know you do it when you get married. I might have tried to tell my mom what it is. See, considering that she thinks that I don't do shit, I hope she thinks that. But like, I teach her a lot about sex because I'm like, Mom, you have to know. You didn't go your whole 30 years, 40, 50 years of living without understanding how sex works, okay?
Next question. Making the bed is a pointless chore. If you agree, say agree and raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. Disagree.
Of course it's Jamila. I really, I
What's your
need
answer?
to
We agreed.
that I disagree.
I mean, we disagree. Wait, no, we disagreed.
We disagree. Fuck. We disagree.
As we speak, my bed's a little unmade.
I know this was a bad phase for Jamila and it's probably not her forever, but I'm still gonna say it. First year when I lived with this person and she spent like all of first quarter being busy as fuck and didn't have time to clean her room, she literally had a mountain. When I say a mountain, it was my height worth of mountain of clothes in the corner of her desk. And like, given she was super respectful, it was literally just in her corner. But every time I come home, it's like the first thing I see and it would be kind of funny. And I have a picture somewhere of it because I was like, I need to document this, that this is how Jamila lived for like 10 weeks.
Dude, let me give you guys my statement on why making a bed is pointless, okay?
Hold up, can I add in there that Jamila at one point was so busy that she didn't have time to do laundry. So she went to go buy new pairs of underwear because she ran out of clean pairs.
Hi everyone, this is Future Jam. I would just like to make a quick disclaimer to say that I did wash them before use. I just got more so I could extend the days before I had to do laundry again, in case any of y'all were thinking that I did not wash them before use. Okay, enjoy the episode.
That's some next level shit because like college laundry is the easiest thing ever. So
No, bro, we lived on the 4th floor and far away from the laundromat
We were hella
in our first year. So I had to carry that shit all the way down and walk there, and that's a lot of exercise, okay? Regarding the underwear thing, well, I still use them to this day. It was just that the timing was basically, hey, Jamila, you need some new underwear. So I got some and I still use them. So number 2, why do you have to make your bed when no one else sees it and you go back to it at the end of the night anyways and it gets all messed up? So what's the point of making it when you get up?
That was Jam's subtle way of saying that she doesn't have anyone to share a bed with, and if anyone wants to take the offer, now's your chance.
I live with my parents, sorry.
because one, making the bed literally, how do I say this? It changes the way your room looks. Like if you make your bed, your room is just pristine. If it's crumpled over there, then I don't know, flies and dust and things can just chill on your inside of your bed, or it just looks messy and dirty and...
Hold on. Dirty is only if there's dirt on there, okay? It's not dirty, it's just messy.
The environment in which you live could very possibly be not as clean as you think it is.
Facts.
And it's kind of like a habit thing. Like, I'm out of bed, time to get started with my day. Let me make my bed, and then you just get in it.
Making my bed does not put me in a better mood throughout the day. You know what puts me in a better mood? Food. A good breakfast. Not making my bed.
Well, this is coming from somebody who's not that not clean, but like organized.
Bitch,
I mean,
what's that? I'm not clean.
She's
not clean.
No. Okay,
there's a difference between dirty and like not even unorganized, because I wouldn't say
dirty and messy.
I agree.
Like, not messy
dirty
in the sense that like she'll toss a plastic wrapping from her package on the floor. It's not dirty. It's just there.
Oh.
Some people are like straight up dirty, where it's like food.
Wait, hold
and
on.
Like leftovers.
Did you say I would do
room.
that? I would toss it on the floor?
A package, like the wrapping from your package on the floor. Yes, Jamila Wang, I lived with you for like 3 years and that always happened. It was on your side, but it happens.
I guess it's more of do you care if things are all over the place, or do you just
in their place?
Well, you don't see the other side of my desk right now, but the other side of my desk is a little messy. But you see the clean side, you know?
Like when Vicky and I lived together, and then there was a couple weekends where no one else was home, Vicky and I would just clean.
Clean.
Do you remember
great.
that one weekend? Was it when we lived with the boys? We literally cleaned, and it was the most beautiful thing ever.
It was with the girls. It was because everyone was either away or Jam went on a Vegas trip and we were under 21. And so me and you, it was the best night, honestly. We were like, everyone's in Vegas and we're FOMO, so we decided to clean. And then afterwards we went to Vallarta's and got fries. That was the best.
Sorry, this is a tangent, but does that mean you could date a messy person, Jamila?
Yeah.
Like not
I think
dirty,
so.
messy. Oh.
Yeah.
I can't. The amount of times that I'd go to a guy's place and clean for them.
The thing is, again, there's a fine line, not a fine line, there's a very big line between dirty and messy.
Yes,
I think I'm
that's
totally
true.
fine with messy, but if you have dirty on top of it, then I get very like, what the heck? Why is it dirty?
No, if you're dirty, that's an absolute no.
I think the only place in the house that there's a thin line between messy and dirty is the bathroom. Like if the bathroom is messy, that can very, very closely just cross that line.
That just triggers memories of like frat house bathroom.
Oh
if
my
you want to know
God.
something about a guy, just go to their bathroom and there's your answer.
Facts. If they have 3-in-1 shampoo, that's also an unpopular opinion, maybe. 3-in-1 shampoo? Fuck no. How are you gonna wash your body with the stuff you wash your hair? And how are you gonna wash your hair with the stuff you wash your body? That's different things.
Wait, speaking of frat house bathrooms, I've seen pretty bad ones, but I think this is the worst one I ever seen in my life. I couldn't believe my eyes. There's hair like on the floor, and the rug is really dirty, and the shower has stains and everything, and they ran out of toilet paper. Okay, so I was kind of just opening up to see where the toilet paper was, and I opened the drawer under the sink. Was like wet and all soggy, and there has so much mold in there, and I was like, I can't believe what I was seeing. I was like, like I could still picture it in my head, and I just immediately ran out, and that was not it.
Yeah, if I saw, I can't. Like, I'm a little princess when it comes to bathrooms like that, unless I'm like drunk and at a festival. If I see a dirty ass bathroom, I'd much rather just pee in the like public area and behind a bush than go into a bathroom and pee in there.
But the thing is, with festival bathrooms and stuff, you expect it to be dirty because everyone
Yeah.
uses it, and not everyone is the cleanest. But in a house where you're living, how do you live like that?
How is the one place that you get clean the place that is dirty?
I think that was actually the dirtiest place in their entire house.
Ew, that's disgusting. I literally almost just gagged.
Next question. The legal drinking age in the US should be 18. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yes.
If you get scouted to go to the military at 18, then you can get alcohol at 18.
If you already do it at age 18 and you're gonna keep doing it, then might as well make it legal so that people do it safely instead of recklessly.
A lot of countries, especially Asian countries, their drinking age is 18, or a lot of people do it even younger, where it doesn't seem like as big of a thing. So they don't go crazy drinking for the
Yes.
first time. And I think they're more responsible with it. Obviously
Yeah.
there's people who drink really recklessly. We're in America. I know for, our 21st birthday, we're like, oh my God, we're finally legal. And we do this whole big party, which is really fun. But at the same time, because you're waiting for this moment for so long, that people do it excessively.
I feel like it should be as low as 16 so that you're drinking at home. You have to like go back to your house after you drink, and that holds like more responsibility on you.
What's also one thing I noticed in Asia? People don't drink as much hard alcohol. Like they do it from time to time when they go really big parties and stuff, but they do a lot of leisure drinking because they've been doing that for a really long time. Even if we're leisure drinking, we still take shots. We still go hard because we're just like, we've been waiting to do this. We gotta get our time's worth.
Let me tell you how I got made fun of when I went to Korean barbecue for the first time.
In Korea?
Here in Korea.
Oh.
Yeah. I went with like 3 of my other coworkers, and we got 1 bottle of Jinro. They don't believe in chase here, so you just sip. And so I literally had a cup of water and a thing, and I was like looking at how other people were drinking it because I was like, are you guys not going to chase with this? And given they're my age and like they haven't been here for that long either, but they're just all casually sipping. And I was like, I cannot do that. And I just picked up the thing and I tried it, and I was like, and so I filled up my cup of water, and every time I would watch them eat and like they were distracted, I would and I got caught once, and she like died laughing, and she was like, "Are you chasing with water?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not used to drinking hard alk just on its own."
Soju isn't even hard out.
It was like gin, bro, gin something.
Like the fresh one, right?
Yeah.
It's like the biggest culture shock, I feel like. But over there in Korea, it's just like a refresher. Like, eat a piece of meat. Oh, it's oily. Like, I need something to cleanse my body. They just, we don't know how to leisure drink. Even leisure drinking, like mimosas, people get hammered and die. Not actually, but.
Next question. Not wanting your partner to like someone else's girl or guy's IG picture.
1, 2, 3. It
Disagree.
depends. Oh.
I guess it depends.
What is it depends?
Like, let's just say they were liking you guys' pictures. I could give no two shits about it.
Okay, true. No, okay, so like in the context of like celebrities or like IG baddies.
For me personally, I think if I was confident in the relationship, I wouldn't mind it because I'm confident in the guy and in myself and in a relationship. The same argument could be made vice versa. If I saw an attractive guy, I don't think much of it, but I just, like it.
Yeah.
But if I wasn't confident or he gave me doubts about the relationship, then I would feel something more against it.
Tell me why my example is like, if I'm dating someone, I'm not gonna stop liking, like, for example, like BTS's pictures and selfies and stuff. So if you're a Blackpink fan, you do you, girl. I mean, man, go like their stuff. I don't care.
Okay, so I didn't make this a big deal when we were dating. I didn't really care, but I also did care. I would see him liking like friends and like hella other people's pictures. But when I post, never likes it. And I'm just like, why? He was always like, yeah, I'm not on social media. I don't use social media often. I only use it when like friends DM me shit. But then I see him liking people's pictures. And I'm just like, so you are on it. You're just not seeing my posts. But then I was just like, it's really not that big of a deal. If anything, I'll take your phone and I'll like my own pictures for myself.
And comment, damn, baddie.
Yeah. Would you care if your current partner liked their ex's photos? Even though you know completely, nothing's going on between them.
No, I still like my ex's pictures.
I still like my ex's photos.
Yeah, I feel like if you end on good terms with all your exes and you guys are like mutual, why not? I feel like that idea of like, it's such a big deal when you like a picture is such a our generation thing. Literally, you're liking a picture. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Doesn't mean anything.
I only have one ex and he never posts, so not a problem. But then the one that I wasn't in a relationship, like the other week he posted like, happy 1 year to whatever. And I was like, I was like, I don't want to like it, but I don't care. So I'm going to like it. And I hope you don't think that I just like everyone's pictures.
Being petty.
So
I saw you like it and I was like, fine, I'll like it because Sharon.
Oh, me too! Oh my
God. If I didn't see Sharon's name, I probably wouldn't have liked it.
Dude, I saw Sharon's name. I was like,
guys.
oh, yeah, I like it too.
Wow, supportive friends right here. Anyway, next question.
Should kids be invited to weddings?
When we say kids, by what age are we limiting to?
Like all kids. Like people under the age of 5.
10.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Under the age of 10. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
I don't know like all the reasons why people are like kids shouldn't be. I think the only reason I know is like if they randomly cry or something during your vows. But then for me, I'm like, yeah, cry. I don't want people to hear me. So cry. Go ahead. I'll say it quietly.
See, what I feel like is it depends on the parent of the kid. They should make the judgment call, oh, is my kid usually in good behavior or is my kid likely to cry? And they should make the judgment call whether they should bring their kid or not.
I don't understand like parents who just let their kids cry at important events. Because I feel like that's kind of disturbing. And I know it's hard to like get a kid to shut up. Like I understand that. But you could just leave the room. It's fine.
One time we were doing a family photo shoot. It was with all my mom's side, like my grandparents, my uncles, and all my cousins. And at that time, my cousin, I think, was 4, and he's a big crybaby. And we waited all day, so he's getting impatient. He was getting hungry, so he just started crying and bawling, and we just couldn't get him to like shut up. We're like, okay, we'll buy you toys afterwards. We'll get you fed afterwards. Just stop crying. Please take these photos. And he wouldn't stop. So in the end, when we took our family photos, he was mid-crying and his eyes were all red. He just had the ugliest crying face and it's forever in all of our family photos.
That's cute.
Bro, my dad trained me well though. It's kind of like almost bad. Every time I would do anything and in my mind I'm like, this might be wrong, I'd have to look at my dad. And if he has this look on his face, then I wouldn't do it. But then if he didn't, that mean it was okay. So I would never cry in public. So me and my sister were the most well-behaved daughters ever because my dad had a look.
But how do you control tears? Do you just go like...
It was like we would never throw tantrums. That never happened because we'd know we'd get our ass whooped at home if we like threw a tantrum. And if it was like we were hurt or something, crying is fine. But then if it was, oh, I didn't get food and I'm hangry.
Imagine you get hurt.
I know. Dude, you know what I never understood is like when I spill something as a kid, like you're fucking clumsy, but you still get yelled at. And I'm like, the fuck? I was 5. Of course I'm not gonna hold a cup and not spill, okay?
Oh my god, literally, that was one of the biggest fears I ever had growing up. I remember one time I was drinking soup, but I was so invested in the TV and it missed my mouth. So it spilled down on the table. And oh my god, my mom literally yelled at me. It was like, why are you so careless? Why are your eyes glued to TV? Like, you're so blah blah when you get married later on. This and the whole like behavior of a girl. And I was just like, I just spilled some soup. Like, I'm sorry.
Literally, I'm just like, why you gotta drag my whole who I'm getting married with when I'm fucking 5, okay?
I was 8.
I don't remember my childhood.
You just don't remember anything, Sharon.
If you guys watch all of our older episodes of Sharon talking about her childhood, it's just, I don't remember. Oh, my mom this. Maybe this happened.
Maybe I just
just blocks out her entire childhood. She does not want to remember.
I had a fine childhood, you guys. Don't worry.
Can you be friends with your ex? 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Yes.
You could totally be friends with your ex. Especially if y'all don't have any feelings left for each other.
Yeah, maybe not like BFFs, but yeah, be friends. Be mature,
Yeah.
be cool.
I mean, I told you guys, me and my ex still text each other happy birthday every year. I told you guys at this
Same.
point, we just been doing it and we're kind of waiting for the first person to cut it off. So we'll see who cuts it off first. It's 3 years running, people.
Let's wrap it up. Anyways, those were our unpopular opinions. Let us know if you agree or disagree in our comments. And don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. Haven't said that in a while. And
Let us
we'll
know
catch
other
you next
unpopular opinions.
time.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Let us know other unpopular opinions. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
You're still fixing your mic, Sharon?
You good, bro?
People
If
do
you
it
can
anyway.
Scouted. Yeah.
I was gonna
that,
say
and if
people
you
do
can
it
get
any-
scouted.
Sorry, go.
I feel like if I feel like
Yeah.
because-
Sorry.
Yada 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 yada.